Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com with your morning market outlook for Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. Now, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. The Canadian market was closed on Monday. It's treading water up here, whether you're looking at the iShares for the TSX 60 or the Vanguard Canada ETF. We saw it dip through the lower channel line on Friday. The Canadian market's being pulled in two different directions right now. We see continued strength in the energy sector and continued weakness in the mining sector, so pulling it in two different directions. Now, we did see some weakness on Monday. We recovered quite a bit off the intraday lows going into the close, but it was enough to shake up the panic zone chart and to give us early warning signals for the Vanguard Total Market ETF, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, and many others. So looking at a potential top here, we certainly need to see some follow through to the downside to lock that in. Looking at the flypaper channel chart for the NASDAQ 100, you can see where the top of the flypaper channel is coming in. You can also see where the previous highs from last fall and the winter could act as a magnet to the downside and a potential area of support. So the market will be watching that level. Looking at semiconductors, they came down yesterday nearly 2%, enough to give us a new early warning signal there on the panic zone chart. Not enough to give us a sell signal. We still need to see some continuation to the downside on Tuesday and a close below $541.22 for the SMH ETF. And if we look down two lines, first of all, we have to get below 500, which is a big round number, then down to 437.50. That would certainly be a measured move. I always tell you to look two lines up, two lines down. We're starting to point down, so we look down to 437.50. That would take us down into the flypaper channel. And unlike the NASDAQ, which made a major top back in the fall and then retested that in the winter, you can see the semiconductors have a series of higher lows and higher highs. And then we came into March, we made a lower low and then quickly reversed and broke out above the flypaper channel once again. Now, in the pre-market this morning, things are fairly quiet. The market's being led lower by the NASDAQ. Commodities very quiet this morning. Both crude oil and gold are down slightly in the pre-market. Speaking of commodities, we saw copper sell off on Friday. Didn't do much on Monday. Copper miners were down yesterday. The GLD is on a sell signal as of Friday's close. We've got gold miners on both sides of the border on sell signals right now. We've got the price of silver back on a sell signal. Silver miners are back on sell signals. We also have palladium and platinum both back on sell signals as of Friday's close. So that's not good for the mining sector. The energy sector, we still have crude oil on a buy signal here. It was up yesterday, up nearly 0.75%. Gasoline was actually nearly unchanged on Monday, closing just up 8 cents on the day. Natural gas still on a buy signal here. Canadian energy stocks were down 1.92% on Friday. We have now created new higher price targets if we want to break out above 28.13. And while the TSX energy stocks were down 1.92% on Friday, U.S. energy stocks were up 1.92% on Monday. Now, 62.50 is the next target to the upside, and that would take us up to previous highs from back in March. Of course, if we can break out above that level, then 65.63 comes into play. Looking at the VIX is still elevated here. We closed in the channel on Friday. The VIX for the NASDAQ still on a buy signal. The VIX for the Russell 2000 on a buy signal. So options traders are getting prepared for lower stock prices at this time. Looking at a couple of the tech giants, NVIDIA, of course, is going to be in the news. It's got earnings coming out, still on a buy signal here. We took a run at 237.50 last week and failed. And now we're coming back down, closing below 225. We've got Tesla back on a sell signal as of Monday's close. We've got Amazon still on a sell signal coming into Tuesday's trading action. We've got Meta still on a sell signal here. Meta, since gapping lower, has been trending sideways here. So we're looking for a breakout or a breakdown of this range to tell us which way we're going next. Shopify still in the doghouse coming into Tuesday's trading action. No change there. Now, a couple of sell signals from Monday's trading action. Applied Materials is back on a sell signal. ASML is back on a sell signal. We've got a new sell signal for Micron and a new sell signal for Seagate based on Monday's trading action. Okay, folks, that's all for Tuesday morning's presentation. So far, it looks like we are going to see a little selling at the open on Tuesday morning. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.